he's definitely a steal. Like, he's gonna come up huge multiple times during round robin.
You stayed up
I know, but he didn't show up. He showed up.
Somebody get him some lunch.
Yeah, give him lunch.
Think about lunch at the beginning.
Is this camera ready?
Is this camera ready?
3, 2, 1,
Dodgeball!
Alright. Hey guys, and welcome to 3, 2, 1 Dodgeball. I'm your host today. My name is James, and I'm here with
Debs?
Son.
Enzo?
Raph. And we have a special guest tonight with the two-time Unicorn Champion back-to-back, Miss Lily Lau.
Yeah.
Alright, so speaking of Unicorn, today's podcast is a special Unicorn Rankings edition. And what we'll be doing is that the rankings had been posted initially for the VDL list for the guys that are participating. We've created our own aggregate list in terms of who we feel should be ranked in the order that we felt. We'll be posting our own individual rankings at the bottom of the in the description, but we'll be going over the aggregate list that we've comprised today, or that we've compiled. So let's start with. Actually, does somebody want to explain what the Unicorn is first, just to
How about we let the
people?
two-time champion.
Two-time.
Two-time.
So Unicorn is a joint tournament between BC and Calgary. So VDL and SDL and Boss and anyone else who I guess wants to join. They will have girl captains. So ideally half and half from either side. They get ranked and then swap so that top and bottom are matched up so that you get something that's pretty even, and then the girls snake draft back and forth. So that's pretty much what it is. You get to play with new people and learn new stuff.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Alright. So now we'll go over the list. There were 34 representatives from the VDL side, and we'll be starting off from the bottom up. And so number 34 is Danny Den. We don't know who he is.
Cricket sounds.
So yeah, like we ranked Danny Den at the bottom because most of us, if not all of us, don't really know who he is. So because we don't know who he is, we can't really rank him any higher than 34.
I think Carson knows though.
He plays in SDL?
Do you want to join us for a bit?
He's supposed to be ADL.
He plays mainly in ADL, but I know he plays tonight of SDL, and also Raph.
I've seen him in one of the drop-ins for VDL, I think.
Just join us for Danny and just talk about him.
Just Danny.
Just Danny.
We got a special guest.
Special guest.
Carson.
Oh.
Okay.
No special guest.
So
You're still special, Lily.
Oh.
Yeah.
How about my dodgeball Homo sapiens? So Danny Din, he's from ADL, and he's been playing a lot of SDL lately. He's trying to get a lot better. He's still like super new, but I mean, he just loves dodgeball so much. Like he comes up to SDL drop-ins, and he lives in Chilliwack.
Oh. Reminds me of
That's
Dexter.
dedication.
Yeah, so he drives out.
I don't love
by
dodgeball
himself
that
all the
much.
time. And he just plays. He's like
Philly's
mini
kinda
Sung. He just loves dodgeball that much.
Oh, he's probably really good.
He's getting there. I
Yeah.
think he's just getting the experience in, and I think eventually he will get pretty good. He just needs that experience, needs that opportunity to play with better players, stuff like that. I mean, when he first started, he was super raw. He just like swept, like he ran up to the line, whatever, was kind of wild on the line and stuff. But now he's just a really good block. He gets really small, tiny kid, gets really small, blocks really well. His throws are still not there yet, but I think he'll get there.
Cool.
Okay, bye.
Thanks, Carson.
Alright.
That's exactly what I heard. He's supposed to be a really good catcher, sweeper.
Alright, coming in at number 33, Marco Ing.
I've only played against him 4 seasons ago at RDL. He has a decent throw, decent blocking, and his reflex is pretty good, but he has a bad habit of when he's dodging, he doesn't go for a catch or anything, so...
Just dodging?
Just dodging. So I've seen a lot of situation where he jumped, incoming ball, right in his pocket, and he has the reflex to make those catches, but he just like dies.
Just doesn't?
Yeah, but that was 4 seasons ago, so he might have improved. I'm not sure.
Yeah. He still plays RDL, and I think a night or two of VDL. I don't think anything's really changed.
Okay.
Number 32, Mr. J. Park. Justin Park.
Yeah, I saw him play in Kings and Queens,
yeah.
and he made some pretty good catches during
There you go.
the games.
Yeah, I saw him play too. I didn't really watch a lot of his games, but when I did see him, it looked like he cared. which is 50% of the battle. Like,
Yeah.
he cares to get better.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
He's trying to win.
Yeah.
Not a lot of these players are gonna try to win.
He started off at a women's draft.
Wittens, yeah.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, he put in the Tetris
Oh,
team.
from that draft, the Women's draft.
Last summer.
He played
yeah.
on Tetris. I think it was Akina.
Yeah.
Keith Merritt's team.
Yeah.
He's a Keenan and Val's team.
Yeah.
Friend.
Coworker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ex-school.
Oh, ex-worker. Okay.
Me personally, I haven't talked to him too many times. Like on the surface, he seems like a pretty chill guy, but a lot of his teammates describe him as a very competitive guy, and he's like trying really hard to improve his game. So
And he's gonna play in our. He's gonna sleep in our house too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you get to know him.
There you go.
Gonna get him fucked up.
Buddy's gonna get iced so hard. Watch out.
But yeah, overall, Justin's he's played a couple seasons, and last season was his, or actually this season is his first Tier 1 team. So he's really, like he said, he's competitive. He's really trying to get better. He's been asking me a couple of things here and there. So yeah, it's good to see him coming out to Unicorn, and he's number 32 on the list. Number 31. Who's number 31?
Alfred.
Alfred Hawes.
I don't know who Alfred is.
He's ex-boss. Alfred's not bad. We played 7-inch westerns with him. He's not a liability. He does everything okay. I wouldn't say he's stand out in anything. No like specific catching, throwing, dodge. Well, yeah. But he knows what he's doing on the court, and like that's all you can really ask, right?
At Western Tournament, when I watched him play, I thought he was a very patient player. Like you said, know what he was doing, and I thought his reflexes and blocks were really good. I haven't seen him throw those IDA balls. I'm not too sure because at Western Tournament we used a 7-inch ball. But let's see. I think he's a good player.
Number 30. A Spanish-Chinese player, Ricardo Ng.
Ricardo!
Rick Ng. Wanna go? Anyone start with Rick?
Hey man, it's RDL player, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
And he's starting.
Matt Ng's brother.
Yep. Been playing some VDL as well.
Found that out.
Did he start in
Yeah,
RDL?
I didn't even know.
I think he did.
I think he started in VDL.
Did he?
Actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
He plays actively in RDL though.
He started
Oh, okay,
VDL and then he moved to RDL.
Yeah.
Oh, I've only seen him in RDL actually.
Yeah.
I don't even play RDL.
Season
He
13.
plays in Bingsu on
Yes.
VDL.
Some big
Oh.
VDL.
I've seen a lot of like big plays from Rick too, and just
Yeah.
talking to him, like he's a very competitive guy, and I know that he regularly hosts practice sessions with his like Bingsu teams.
Yeah.
He
I
makes
think.
some good catches too.
Yeah, Kings and Queen, he had a really good run. Like he was the one that was destroying like my team with
Oh.
catches during opening rush against like.
Yeah, everybody was destroying your team.
Yeah.
Chill over here.
Flash alley over there.
Yeah. So.
Oh, two.
Yeah. So. He's good.
Yeah. Trash.
If he like just looking at the ranking, although he's ranked lower, I think he's definitely a steal. Like he's gonna come up huge multiple times during round robin and playoff. That's
Oh, yeah.
guaranteed. So. And I don't think he drinks too much. So
Okay.
on the second day, I think he'll be.
He might be
playing
fresh.
attitude. Yeah.
Still fresh.
Because there's gonna be a lot.
Wasted.
Oh yeah.
He literally told me while we were having lunch earlier together, like he doesn't drink a lot, so
Yeah.
we gotta get him
Get
drunk.
him!
Get him drunk.
There's always a first.
Speaking of drunk, number 29, Edwin Young.
Oh yeah!
And winning!
He likes to party.
Ed King.
Ed
No.
King.
And
Ed
he's the
tried.
winner of Kings and
Ed
Queens.
Ed tried really hard. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Hey, he's king.
He's the king right now.
Yeah.
Respect the king.
Yeah.
Oh hell's no.
Oh, that.
He's the king of kings and queens.
Yeah.
True.
Ooh.
He won 2 drafts.
Yeah.
Won
Oh.
the Witten's draft and the Kings and Queens.
Wow, okay. He might win this unicorn draft
Yeah.
now too.
Yeah.
Over my
Yeah.
dead
Oh,
body.
it's good stuff.
Oh, fighting words.
Oh hell's no.
You drink?
I would draft Ed Win. He is still Ed Try. Come on.
Hey, you gotta show that clip that Jamie took of him trying.
Yeah.
The DLC one.
Ed tries really hard, could not make the Ed catch, and that's it.
Yeah.
And it was made into so many memes.
Yeah, I know. Going.
The trick is to make him sleep at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
before the tournament, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he will catch like top players.
Yeah.
Do you want to give them a little context of what you meant?
Apparently he went to a rave and he come until like 9
Yeah.
in the morning,
Yeah.
and I think he came late to the
Yeah,
tournament.
he missed round robins for kings and queens
Yeah.
and showed up for playoffs and just
Yeah.
killed it.
And he won.
Yeah.
And he won.
Yeah. And I don't know, like,
some,
huh?
like when you stayed up till
I know, but he
7
didn't show
Yeah, he showed up, but it seemed like he lost.
The very last game. Yeah. But Edwin, you know, like, being able to achieve a high result in all those draft leagues, I think that pretty much, like, is saying that he's a very underestimated player for his level. So, I don't know, maybe he should be ranked higher, but he's gonna be dead drunk, like, on the second day. So, we'll see how it
That's
goes.
what you want.
Yeah.
That's what you
He
want.
plays better, obviously.
Number 28,
You move.
Mr.
Who's
Keith.
won that? Move on.
Mr. Keith Robertson, number 28.
Robertson!
Robertson.
One of the only lefties in VDL playing in this unicorn, I think. Anyone else lefty? Playing in unicorn?
I don't think so.
So the only lefty.
Mhm.
That's an advantage.
I think he's very underrated. Actually.
I also think he's really underrated.
Yeah, he's actually a really good catcher. And,
He has
kills a lot of
a
people. Yeah, kills a lot of people.
yeah, he has a good throw too.
He can
Like,
do a lot of damage.
Maybe we should drink every time you say that.
The
cheers.
damage.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
That's what you know.
No, he's a lefty.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's a lefty. He has a really good curveball, and whenever he throws, like, you know, to a certain level, he kind of reminds me of Matt Ing, cause he's really sneaky with his crosses. But like, if you know it's coming, like, it's gonna be
And it's not some.
reactable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
His windup is so
Don't say
big.
it.
How is that?
But
Keith Robertson's windup is so big. How is that sneaky?
no, like his timing. Like he usually like tries to go for that timing when the opponent isn't paying attention, and he's going for the he goes for the
Throw it eight.
Huh?
I mean,
From the book
Yeah,
of
whatever.
from the book of Tyson. We'll talk about him later. But yeah, I've never really played against him too often, so. But he does have a pretty hard throw though, cause like first like when I do get to play against him, I always get surprised like whoa, I'm pretty fast.
27, Nathan Yan. Nene.
Nice. Hey, he plays on my team for a third game on.
1 month.
He's pretty good. He's very active on the court. He sweeps a lot, and he goes for a lot of catches, which kind of sometimes is his downfall because he doesn't need to go for a catch, but he will still try to catch. Yeah. But he's playing pretty well though. I like him.
He's more of a middle supported player though.
He is,
right?
yeah. Good for that second round. Try to build your team with him as your support player.
Okay.
He likes to drink a lot too, though.
I think so.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
he does. Yeah.
Yeah, I always see his snaps.
Him and his buddies, right?
and Mama Ju.
Mama Ju.
Does he party with Edwin too? I think he parties with Edwin too. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
I think I saw them both at Insomnia.
The rave.
Yeah, the rave,
Yeah.
yeah. Number 26, Mr. Keith MERRITT.
Keith MERRITT.
MERRITT.
26. Yep, that's right.
Yep.
Like he blocks everything, and personally, just by seeing how he's playing regular week, I think he's having a really good role right now. Cause there was that one week where we played against him, right? Thursday night, Spartans versus Baywatch. Is that his Thursday team?
That's
Oh,
Tuesday.
No, that's Tuesday, man.
What was his Thursday team? Cause we played against Keith, and he made the catch against like me by the line and Nick Malika, and he pretty much like destroyed our
Oh
team.
yeah, right.
Wow.
I didn't film that game though because my battery ran out. Caught right on the line too.
Yeah, like I've never.
Yeah.
That was an insane catch, and I think he's like on a roll right now. He's really good as a player.
He always hits me up
Mm-hmm.
at the beginning. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The only thing is, I'm not sure. This is my own theory, but I think he's sore. Like 2 years ago when I went to Unicorn Cup, he went to the gym every day and he ran. So second day he was all sore and he couldn't really move. So if I'm on the same team as him, I'm gonna prevent him from hitting the gym or anything.
You were on his team 2 years ago, right?
2 years ago, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But are you sure he's sore from the gym and it's not from that full day of dodgeball? Like that would take out anybody.
Oh, like
Yeah, but you
I mean, it could be a combination of both.
yeah.
It's like you're already
Yeah.
sore from the full game, and then you add on top of that. It's like,
It's a lot of dodgeball.
Yeah.
It is,
It's a lot
yeah.
And then you work
dodgeball.
out.
Yeah.
And there's no subs, you guys.
I know!
Oh,
my
guys.
And
Yeah.
that first year there was
Somebody
subs.
apparently.
The
there's
first
there
a
was.
lot more teams.
I was grateful.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anyways,
there's a lot more teams because there's no subs.
yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Anyways, playing really well right now. If I'm on the same team as him, I would prevent him from hitting the gym. So.
Okay. He had something to say about that, though.
Yeah.
I'll try my hardest.
Is that what you're gonna tell him on the drive there?
Yeah.
Don't hit the gym. Don't hit the gym.
Please
Don't
don't.
hit the
Please
gym.
don't.
No, that's only if he's
Or
on your
hit the
team,
gym.
right? Yeah,
depending on
yeah.
whether or not.
Oh,
He's on your team. He's
Not
on
You're,
on
on,
the team.
you're not on the same team. Yeah, hit the gym. Hit the gym.
Have you been working out?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you need more work on you.
But I guess that applies for everyone. Like 2-day tournament, like you want to pace yourself too. First day, you want to kind of like warm up to your team. Like don't want to play at like 20%, maybe like 60% to kind of see where you guys are at, how to mesh as a team. But like you don't want to burn out for playoffs. So.
But then there are people there that it's like they don't really know how to go 50%. They just go
100
100 or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100 or injured. Yeah.
Leave it to the boss kids. They're young.
They'll get there.
They're on my age.
Once they get to James' age, they only know 60%.
I played with Keith. He's a strong corner. He only plays corner though. I mean,
You used to play with
I
him
see
a lot,
him
right?
better as a 5 than a corner.
Yeah, he could be a great.
I feel like he gets
5.
pressured too easily on as a 6, because when I've seen him play, he sometimes he doesn't get to throw a ball like during the
6?
rush because he is too worried about the block.
Yeah.
But so he like sometimes he'll die without getting to actually throw his ball.
which is true, but he needs someone he can trust next to him. For
But if you have a-
playing
but
number
if-
5 instead of a 6.
Yeah.
But if you have a 6 or a 1 that is in front of him that just likes to throw, like if you have a Nick Malika and then just like when he throws and he misses you, he just gets a reset back and then he's just gonna throw again
Yeah.
right after. And like it doesn't help. Like you need to throw your ball to right.
Yeah, that's another thing. He
Yeah.
always resets, like he rolls the ball
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the open
yeah.
rush. Yeah.
So you gotta throw it.
Well, especially
But
at boss too.
this
'Cause there
team
are
can
resets.
reset.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there are
so it
resets.
can reset.
Yeah.
So you gotta
Throw
throw.
a reset. I mean reset. You just
Yeah.
throw it a little bit
Off the
underside.
side.
Yeah.
Just throw it around me. I can't swing.
But if you position him very well, like he's gonna block the ball and shag the ball, shag a lot of balls for you guys. So.
Coming in at number 25, probably the best male singer that VDL has.
One singer.
Tier 1 singer that VDL has to offer in Unicorn Cup this year.
Oh,
C. Briggs,
I think
Carmelo,
we got
Brigola.
Mr. Frozen over here.
Can we get a
It's a
little
challenge.
preview? Can we get a little? Can we get a little lion?
That ooh. C.
Okay.
Briggs.
Who played the most with Carmelo in here?
I played 1 season with him. Oh no, 2 seasons. I'm playing with RDL with him.
I'm looking at you 3.
I played 2 seasons, C. Briggs?
4 seasons.
You put 4
Oh,
Gino,
Gino.
yeah.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I played 4 seasons with Mo on Tuesdays. I love the way he plays. He catches really well. My downfall, I think his biggest downfall, sometimes he has no confidence in himself. But when he turns it on, he makes catches, he makes hits. I feel like if he has the confidence, he can win you, he can catch people back. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
And like his throw is like, you think it's gonna get you in your box, but it's gonna like hit your foot. Like it's one of those really annoying toe shots.
It's weak.
Thanks, Gino.
Thanks, Gino.
Thanks, Gino.
Anything else you guys want to add?
Yeah, I think he's underrated here. I think I rated him around 20th actually, because he's actually his throw is actually getting really harder. I can't catch his throw on when we're practicing. I can't catch his throw anymore. He's throwing with his left hand now too, so he's trying both hands.
Ooh.
Both is just as hard too.
I feel like he's catching better too this
Yeah.
season than I've ever seen. So
And here's
he's coming in hot.
It's a lot faster.
Yeah, I lost
Say-
30 pounds.
What, 30 pounds?
35.
He's lost
32
32 pounds. 32 pounds.
2 times. times.
32
32 times.
So he's coming in on a diet, losing 32 pounds. He's gonna be a lot faster, sweeping more, jumping a little bit higher, more than an inch. I saw you jump a couple times.
Huge
I
hops.
was falling over.
Oh, you was probably falling over.
It was depth that we saw jump.
So that was 25. Number 24, John Nguyen.
John Nguyen.
Johnny.
Johnny.
Did you guys ever play with him?
Never played with
Never
him.
played with him.
Only subbed with.
Never played
Well,
Oh,
with
you
him.
played.
I played last
Unicorn.
year.
Which team was
Oh,
that?
yeah.
The winning team.
Winning.
The
All right, okay.
Oh.
Walk us through, because you did all
Two times.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I've only played with them once, and that was to put him with someone that he knew, right? I drafted his brother, Tuan, and I knew that they had played together before, and he had, last year, before Unicorn, he played in VDL with his brother on 1UP. So, I mean, I already knew that they knew how to play together, and
His other brother?
well, he's got more
Tuan.
brothers, Tuan, and he's got Randy, and they've got
Yeah,
another brother.
Yeah.
Hasn't Tuan been gone for a
Yeah.
while?
But Tuan came back.
Oh,
Tuan
I
came back
see.
and played
I
in
didn't know
VDL
that.
for that one season before Unicorn and
Cool.
TFC. They thought he disappeared. Boss thought he disappeared.
Ah,
Wait.
Yeah.
So you didn't draft because of skill, but because of they wanted to play together. Whoa.
No.
Some next
hey,
level.
I don't take anyone's choice into consideration.
not even your co-captain?
Oh, I take hers. But that's it. The boys, who cares? Yeah, he was a good support. He was able to help me with my last round pick, Bennett, because I was on the other side protecting Victor, and John was able to help me, help Bennett figure out what he needed to do. So, yeah. He's got a decent arm, can try to catch.
He's winning.
Yeah. That's for the next one. Yeah, John's, again, not a liability, so
Yeah.
I would take that.
Okay. He was my captain for Witten Summer Draft last year, yeah. And one thing that I noticed from him is he has a pretty hard throw. He's really good at blocking, and also he's a very vocal guy. He's willing to talk with the entire team. And I think, sorry, where are we right now? 24th or 23rd?
24th.
Yeah.
That's the later half, right? I think that's gonna be a steal for John too. Decent arm, decent block, and willing to talk with the team. And he's also a team player himself. If you just explain to him oh, I want the team to operate this way, he's the type of guy who will play around it. So.
Number 23, one of the newer Tier 1 champions, Mark Tan.
Hey, Mark Tan.
Hey, you guys show that picture of him in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, the one that you took?
What was the story behind that?
But you should know. Apparently you smashed his head.
Yeah,
with
you tried to go to the washroom
Oh yeah, right.
Do you remember?
After
after the pub night.
After the pub night, I was trying to go to the bathroom, and I was opening the door. I'm like, oh, why won't the door open? I was so drunk. Opening the door and hitting. I'm like, why isn't it open? I look down. There's Mark Tan.
And she was still going like that.
And then for good measure, opens it a couple more times into Mark Tan's head.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You were on his team where he won his first Tier 1, right?
Yes.
Debs.
Okay, do you
Yeah.
want to talk us through?
Mark Tan, he actually is pretty. I think he's underrated here too because he can actually take a team to he's carried two teams, two underrated teams to a finals.
To the finals, yeah.
Sleepy Kittens and
The one with John
Underdodger.
Nguyen.
We beat him, right?
Yeah, of course.
Underdodger. So he's a very underrated player as well, I find. As long as he shows up, right? Sometimes he doesn't show up for regular season. Right?
It's too busy hiking.
It's like too
Busy
many
hiking,
hikes.
hanging out with the girl.
Oh, that Mark Tan guy.
That much.
As a player, where do you see him at?
I think he's actually pretty good. He can.
Oh, sorry, position-wise.
Oh, position-wise?
Yeah.
He
He's
plays
a 5.
for- yeah.
The 5.
Yeah, he's a good pair up with the 6 because he blocks it very well.
Blocks the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then after he blocks, he'll just charge in and throw.
I
He's a
wasn't.
decent catcher too.
Yeah.
I wasn't there for last year, but is he a type of player who gets too wasted for the day of playoffs, or what do you think? Share us the story, Raph.
Hey, I don't want to say. I actually don't know the story. I just heard about it.
What happened?
What did you
I
hear?
wasn't
No,
there.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I wasn't there last year.
No, I heard it from you. No, I'm just kidding.
Only Gino knows.
Oh, here you go.
Okay, story
So,
time.
The story goes, I wake up on Sunday morning after a night of drinking. I wake up, I'm hungover. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going back to bed. 2 seconds later, I feel like it's 2 seconds, it might have been like, I don't know, an hour or so. I turn around, Mark Tan's taking over the whole hallway. His body's spread across. I'm like, alright, cool, that's fine. I don't care, I have to go to the washroom yet. I wake up again, or I go back to sleep and wake up again. All I see behind me, bare ass. Mark Tan. And then, I don't know what the hell he was doing. I was like, Mark, put some pants on! Damn! And then, yeah, that's all I got.
So he's a very fun guy. So if you want a fun guy on your team, she's
Very
Mark Tan.
intimate.
Number 22, JONRIQ. Lao,
JONRIQ.
JONRIQ.
Who wants to lead this discussion?
I've never played with him.
I played with him on Mickey Mouse. Yeah.
How many for two?
We tried for 4 for 5 for 5 seasons.
How many
And our
times?
goddamn captain over here keeps forgetting to sign us up.
So how many times
Have you guys
played
considered
with?
getting a new captain?
Two
Then it won't
times.
be Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
But yeah, I played with him twice. Like every season, like each time. I think he's getting better. He's throwing together with people, which is good. Because before, every time he picks up a ball, he would just throw it. But then the next season, he would throw it and then say, "Hey, let's throw together, guys."
Yeah.
It's pretty good. But yeah, no, I think he's been improving. And the Kings tournament, he actually played pretty well.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He was playing middle, right?
Yeah.
I think he likes to play in the middle. And JONRIQ, he has good throw. He has a pretty good reflex, and he can dodge pretty well too. I think it was 2 years ago when he was on Matt Creamer and Derek Wee's team. They made it to grand final or final. They were in the winners brackets, right?
Yeah, grand finals. We took him to grand finals.
Yeah, so like he has enough tool in the shed to like, as Devs would say, cause a lot of damage. But
I played JONRIQ for at least 2 seasons, I think, with on Thursdays. As much as you think, I think he's better at the left side, so 5 or 6.
I agree.
Because that way, well, for my team, because it was mostly I'm not sure. I think we had somebody else on the middle, but he played better at 5 or 6. The hard part about him is like he makes weird jumping blocks. He has 1 foot on the wall, and then like somehow he pushes himself off, almost like a J-Sam kind of block, but like he spreads himself out a little bit more, like he's going through a wall, like the Kool-Aid guy. So he's like doing this.
Oh yeah.
He's walking. But it doesn't sound as creepy. But no, he's good. I really relied on him to take care of the left side on that Thursday playoffs. I took care of the right as much as I could. But yeah, he played his part really well. The hard part about him is like his dip throw. It either hits you on the box and you don't really know where it's going, or it's gonna hit you on a toe, or it's gonna get you on
Face. Like
not the
close.
face.
Like,
Close to the face.
Yeah,
You
just
think it's
discount.
gonna go there and you're ready for the catch,
Yeah.
but it hits you on the shoulder.
Yeah.
That's a hard part.
It never breaks at the same time. Yeah, he's a super nice guy. I think the biggest problem with his game that I have is that he gives up. It seems like he kind of gives up when he feels mismatched, and like if he sees like people that are better on the other side, like he'll kind of start joking around and stuff, and it feels like he's giving up, but you know, like I feel like he has a fair shot, you know.
Everybody has a fair shot.
Yeah. Sorry?
He's a really fun-loving guy.
Of
So
course.
like that joking around, I think a lot of people take it as maybe he's
maybe.
giving up, or you know he's not serious about it. But he is wanting to be competitive, and I think people just
Yeah, I've never played with him, so I'm probably just mistaken. I'm probably wrong. I usually am.
I think what he needs to improve on is listening on the court, because probably for him probably it's like because he's so into the game that he maybe he has a hard time listening from the sideline, because sometimes somebody will call dead ball and he's still holding it for so long. It's like dead ball. Even his teammates are yelling at him, dead ball, but he won't roll it.
Right.
Number 22. Sorry, no,
21.
Number 21, KELVIN CHAU.
Kelvin.
A new tier 1 champ.
Yeah.
Hey.
Lead the discussion, please.
Yes.
Well, Kelvin is a super solid guy. He plays anything from 1 through 6. He can fill in wherever is needed, and he's solid everywhere. I feel like he's not going to carry your team, but he will definitely make your team significantly better. Probably best in the middle role. I feel like he's one of those players like where if you have like really solid corners, he will make them better. And so he's not like a very good standalone player, but he like multiplies
support
the skill of your team. He'll do everything you need from a team, like all the dirty work on the sweeping, like blocking. If there's only one ball left, you can give it to him. He'll probably soak it all up. He'll know what to do with it. He's a very smart player, and just
the occasional catch too.
Yeah.
He's really good.
more often than not, really, he'll make the catch.
To be honest, I was gonna mention that one thing that I noticed about Kelvin, he improved on his like catching, but not just any catching, like clutch catchness. Cause like I think it was Thursday playoffs that we just had, Game 5 against I forgot what the team name was, McMuffin.
Yeah, like
He came- Yeah, like he came out huge with those catches, and also like I've seen him come up huge where it was a very critical moment of that game where he brought Samco or like the strong players back in, and also like he has
Not
a
Enzo.
he wasn't playing last season.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also really love the love-hate relationship that he has with David. So like if David is on the other side, like Kelvin like brings up his level to like the next level. He always catches David out. So
yeah, but David's 3, so
so
I think.
Oh
I think
yeah,
I know
please don't draft any of the hot pot guys on the same team. We want to shit talk each other and
Draft them together just to
Please
spite
don't.
them. Do it!
They only get 2.
please don't. We'll probably just skip
Max 3.
Overrated.
Lauren drafts 2.
up. Very overrated.
yeah.
I think I know where Kelvin learned how to soak up all those balls when he's getting hit. From the best himself.
Yeah.
But he's too busy warming the bench, I thought.
Somebody has to do it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
they won without you.
I don't need
It's like most teams do.
Yeah. But he's more of a team-oriented player, right? He's not
for
like
sure.
a gunner or like a go-to catcher. He just comes out huge with the clutch catches. But very team-oriented.
It's easy to communicate with him too. I'm playing with him on Monday, actually.
Yeah.
And he will communicate with you during the game, so he knows that what to do on the court.
He's also super fun when he's drunk.
yeah, get him drunk.
Wasted.
Number 20, Danny Lee.
Your boy. Not for your boys, James.
Look my boy.
Okay, lead us up again, Enzo.
I don't know. I really like playing with Danny. He's a lot of fun to be with. Sometimes he struggles with confidence issues, but I don't feel like he needs to. Very solid corner. Probably better to have him at the 6 and 5 than the 1. We'll come up with big catches, big blocks, big hits. Just kind of need to talk him through it. Kind of let him do his thing at the same time. I don't know. Find a delicate balance.
I don't know, man. He lazy. I played with him this season on Sucket.
Yeah,
And
you know.
freaking hell, a ball's rolling behind him, and he's just leisurely kind of backing up. So I have to run to get the ball, and people go, "Daddy, what the fuck? Get the ball!"
Yeah,
he
he
goes,
don't-
"It's okay."
he don't
but
need
he's
it.
Getting him.
You don't need it.
Not my job.
Yeah.
That's regular season though.
Yeah, that's regular
different,
season.
different.
Playoffs
Yeah.
are a bit different.
But he comes out with clutch catches.
Very clutch catches. I play with him on multiple teams.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Like
man.
Always enjoy
You
my
mean
time.
the other team
Pumpkin
catches it?
pencil, he plays
I played
it.
on fucking pencil with him. I played on sleigh with him, and I played on Cal's part-time babysitting.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Back in the days.
Yes.
And then the Wieners and Buns tournament, he played really well too. He was making huge catches. Do you remember that in SDL? No.
I didn't play that game.
I didn't play.
Both those team. What was it? Which team was he on? DeMello's team or Bo's team?
I can't remember.
Probably
I just remember
DeMello's,
he made
yeah.
a few catches
Yeah.
in one game.
Yeah.
It was really good. Yeah. He saved the team. Not
Mhm.
Danny's great.
Yeah.
He also waste catches.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Yeah. Me personally though, like Danny's a player that I just don't understand how to play with him. Like I'm not sure if his thumb is still injured too, cause like when he gets tired, this is just based off of Thursday playoffs that we just had. Sorry, last season.
Oh, that's the other one?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
throwing wild throws at like 10 feet, 12 feet in the air. That happens when he gets tired too, and
And that court doesn't really benefit him. It's like long. It's like you're like It's longer than DT.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Yeah. He's a really nice guy. Like, he has a really good court IQ. Like, he knows what he's doing. But sometimes he comes up with the most like bullshit clutch catches that I've never seen. Like sliding like 6 feet to the left and get like like
bullshit catches are the best.
Yeah. Sometimes he throws catches. For me, he's a very wild card. Like
People yell for those.
Yeah. Number 19.
Number 19.
J Sam.
Why are you hosting now?
Hey, I do what I want.
Okay.
J Sam.
When I play with J Sam, it's usually me playing at 5, me playing at 6, and J Sam playing at 5, and
He plays 5?
when I play with him.
Oh, I see. Because I normally see him play 1.
Yeah.
That's only if there's
Like,
someone else.
The only bad thing about him is if he feels like too much pressure, he tends to throw a bit early. But if he's feeling confident or very like hyped up, very competitive, like he comes up with the most like agile like bullshit dodges and everything. And I've seen him make catches by the line and like make crazy blocks by the line too. Like if he's in his A game, like he's a very reliable player. It just depends on like if he has a massive hangover on the second day or not, I think. Bless you.
He's very athletic.
Yeah.
But I mean, if Tina's on the other side, he's gonna get caught anyways.
Does that always happen?
I've seen it happen time again.
The Yam Strong relationship?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then she goes and pukes in the
That's what happened last
And then
time.
comes back in place.
Yeah, and then makes a catch. So good.
I think at TOC last year too, the one that we just had, I think he was the most vocal player on the court, and he was doing a really good job leading the team too. So he's capable of doing it. It just
Yeah, his team almost beat Spartans in the first round. Yeah.
Took it to game 5, right?
Yeah.
But he needs someone on the other side.
There's
Whatever
other teams
corner,
that did
whatever corner he's playing on, he needs someone who is equally as good as him or even scarier than him so that he can actually do his job properly.
Yeah.
So I've been playing with JSAM at least for this season and last season. 2 teams last season, 1 team this season. The same. Honestly, like I feel the same way I feel about him and JONRIQ. If JONRIQ's playing 5 or 6, I'll play 1. If I'm playing 5 or 6, JSAM has to play 1 because I know what he's doing. I feel like we have a very good connection, not sexually, on the court.
No, it's this.
It's what he's doing.
Could be.
But I feel like I have a very big connection. I know what he's doing on the right side. I never really have to worry. That's the big thing. It's weird because like when I play on the court with him, I just know what he's doing. Like I just play 6. I'm holding a ball. Okay, cool. He's done what he has to do, and I have to like do what I have to do at the same time. There's a big, huge trust relationship that I have with him, and I trust him really well on one side.
I don't know, I've seen him in the game. I think my only issue with him, because he's very athletic, and I think he can climb up. Like, if he's serious, he plays very well.
No.
But there are times where he just has he just have a time lapse on his, like a mind lapse. I don't know what happens, like where he's like playing serious,
right? Yeah.
and then all of a sudden he'll just stop, and it's like I don't know what he's thinking. He'll just so he's playing serious, and all of a sudden both like he would just drop his ball and then just stand there and smile. Like I don't know what he's thinking. He's like, is my lunch ready? I don't know, but he just stops and then a ball hits him and he's out.
Yeah.
And when he goes to the line, he's like so fast. I was like, why didn't you could have touched that? I don't know. Something happens in his mind. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you know, like following up on that tends to happen like later half in the playoffs. So like he should try to do a good job like pacing himself too.
Yeah.
Somebody get him some lunch.
Give him lunch.
Think about lunch at the beginning, not after. Thank you.
Oh god.
All right, coming in at number 18, we have J-Ray. It's his first time?
First time
meeting
someone.
him.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Where's he staying?
Whoa.
Probably with SDL.
No, I played with J-Ray this season, and I think he's a really good catcher. That's probably his best attribute. His throw's kind of tricky. He's got multiple throws, and yeah, he's just solid all around. I would probably have him in the corner, although he will probably try to play middle. Probably better in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's known for his counter catch, right? Right after he throws like
Yeah.
those
Oh,
counter
yeah,
catches.
Yeah. He's got a quick release.
Yeah. I think I play with it. I used to play with him a lot during back when I used to play RDL in Team Rice Balls. He's like a older brother dodgeball figure to me. He communicates very well with the team, and right now he's actively playing in different leagues as well, like SDL, VDL, and he actually goes to a lot of those Seattle foamy tournaments. So he was busy with his wedding and all that, but he's back into dodgeball again. I know for the next TOC he has a fairly competitive team going into it. So
nice.
yeah,
I highly recommend Jerry.
I think he's good too.
No, Jerry's great.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
He's pretty clutch. He makes some big catches in playoffs.
Yeah.
competitive guy too.
Yeah.
Highly recommend. Very high.
Alright, number 17, Matt Ing.
Matt.
The monkey boy.
Boy, Matt Ing.
Yeah. I think out of all of us, I think Lily plays with him the most at RDL.
Yep, I played with him for several seasons. I think. I don't actually remember how many.
Yeah.
He's a really good one. He's very sneaky.
Yeah.
On his crosses, he can make catches when multiple balls are thrown at him. Like he's good all around blocks. He does everything sweet for himself too.
He's very hard to hit.
Yes.
Yeah, he blocks really well. He catches really well.
That's a very small hitbox.
Yeah, he's really fast.
Yeah.
So fast.
Yeah.
We play with him in RDL. It's...
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah.
He's good.
Playing on Slay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
Slay.
Right.
He usually plays one on Slay, right?
He plays one
Kind
big
of.
suit.
He
for
plays
sure.
1 and 3 on Slay. He definitely likes the right side more.
Okay.
The fun part about Matt is you love playing against him.
He also has a good time on the court.
Yeah. I hate playing against him.
That's my biggest thing sometimes. He plays around too much.
Yeah.
And I was like, can you just hurry up and kill a person, please?
Yeah. The faster we do this, the faster we go home, guys. Come on.
Go and eat.
Yeah, let's go.
Bowling point, right? Bowling point?
Bowling point.
Come on.
Yeah, I don't want to consider it a cross. I'll go this.
Come on, man. You're gonna win anyways. Come on. Hurry up.
Number 16, Gino, where are you going?
Where are you going?
Gino. Welcome back.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce your last name?
Okay, so Fuentesillia,
Fettuccine.
not fettuccine. I'm not a pasta.
Vagino.
Ferragamo.
I'll take
Vagino.
Vagino, I'll take
Vagino.
Gino. I'll take Gino.
Vagino.
I don't really care. My name's been butchered way too many times.
Paul.
That's all. My Starbucks name is Paul.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's all I got. I don't know. What do you guys got to say?
We have you at 16. That's
Sweet.
it.
Are we good? Sweet 16? I'm good.
Alright.
Gino, the only true draft winner for VDL.
Vote Gino.
Gino.
I think I played with you once.
No.
I think I played with you once.
Yeah.
With I think it was
Team Philippines?
was it alright.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Team Philippines.
Oh no, everyone.
It would make sense that you're all on that team.
It never happened, right? We came late.
We were late for the playoffs.
There's a team
On
building.
Filipino time.
It was 2 lines, wasn't it? We played like 2 games. 3
It
lines?
was 3 lines.
Dance, come on. How can you forget?
There's too many of them. That's how she forgets.
Wait, did we win that season for All Right? Or what happened in that one?
We won the best bond there because yeah, the chon.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll take that.
Food for 30 people.
I know, yeah.
Shit.
Okay.
What can we say about Gino?
Oh, Gino, me, Devs, we played with him on Monday. He was on my bucket list for probably like top 3 players that I wanted to play with.
Disappointing.
Where do I see him at? Well, like when you're on the other side, like I don't have to worry anything about your side. When you're going for crosses, I think that's generally when the opponent's not paying attention to. So really good timing. Blocks very well. There's one thing that I don't understand though. When you're like jump blocking, you always cross your leg, and that always boggles my mind.
It looks like a Dawson, like.
Yeah.
I don't know how I do that. It's weird. I feel like I have some good height on that, and just like somehow my legs like. I don't know, I use like the balls in my force field to just do this. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's no pictures of it, thank God.
Yeah, that's the only like impractical thing that I can think about Gino, but like very
I think he's throwing really hard now. And
Throwing
it's very,
really
very
hard.
low, so
Yeah.
it's really hard to catch.
really good block.
Yeah.
When you're like in your beast mode, you make like so many catches too.
And you drop your ball to catch a lot.
Mhm.
Right? So it's very tricky. Some
Yeah.
people, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's any new players on Gino's team, I highly recommend approaching him, like talking about strategy, what you should be doing, because like he'll give you a good breakthrough of, you know, the general
Yeah.
game, how it flows.
And at Earl's.
Oh.
At Earl's. Oh.
He'll do it at Earl's.
Yeah.
50%
50% off.
So,
Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah. The only flaw I see in Gino is that he's like way too honest. He will lose every 50-50 call because he'll call himself out.
Yeah.
And like before the refs even get a chance to talk about it, they'll already be like
Yeah.
like high-fiving and
Yeah. You call the people on the other side safe too. Even though they're walking off, the ref's calling them out. You're like, no, you're safe.
But
Yeah.
I know I threw the ball at them. They're safe though. That's the thing.
refs call. Refs call.
Yeah.
Maybe the ref saw something.
Now I'm
he
not
didn't.
saying play to the whistle, but you know, just give yourself a little bit more credit.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Thank you, thank you.
Or not. You don't play on my team, I don't care.
Yeah, go out, go out.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say though, I'm there to drink, not
Yeah.
to actually play.
He's gonna play well. He's gonna make a double catch.
No.
If he doesn't, do you drink?
He'll drink.
No, you.
They'll both drink.
Okay.
Thumbs
done.
up.
Double.
Done.
2 times.
Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our Unicorn Rankings video today. Tune in next time as we will be going over the draft. The actual draft, not picks, but like once the teams are done after the 420 draft. We'll be making a video, making our own predictions as to who we think will probably win, who won't do that well, and we'll be doing some of our bet. Damn it, man. Fuck, I totally lost it. You scared me with that throw. But anyways, hopefully you guys tune into our next video as we'll be going over the draft order or the actual draft rankings of the teams once the 420 draft has been done. Does anyone else want to add on to?
Just make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
To Deb's channel or our channel. Hell, take it over, Deb. We know your account.
Leave a comment, we read the comments.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll reply back to all 5 comments. So.
Yes.
Make it 6 this
All
time.
of them. Black creamers.
Back to your comments.
Or some.
Oh, you didn't dodge that. Rank lower.
Yeah.
Rank low, choose me later.
Alright, we good?
Yeah, we're
Cool.
good.
Alright, thanks guys. See you later.
See ya!
Bye.
2 times!
2
time! Alright, let's go to G-Man.
Let's go, G-Man.
No.
Alright.
We didn't go to G-Man.